guess I shouldn't tell you this, but I just reached 84 years old. I've had emphysema for 10 years that I know. I strongly suspect that I had it for many years before because my late husband was very ill, and I would get very short of breath pushing his wheelchair, and the doctors at that time just told me I was out of shape. Well, long time, long story. My late husband passed away, and in 95 and in 97, I met a very nice man at services, and we started to talk with each other. He asked me for a date, and we were so busy that we didn't have time to get together until we finally, in May of 97, we were supposed to have a date, and I had had a biopsy on my breast, went to get the bulb taken out. Unfortunately, it was empty and the breast was swollen. I had this flesh-eating, what do you call this? It's a bacteria, yes. And we courted in the hospital. I lost the breast. I was in the hospital for 2 months, and that's when I was diagnosed. After I got out of the hospital, was recuperating, I was diagnosed as having COPD, and by that time we were ready to get married. And I said, the marriage is off. Then there's no way, you know, I'm going to saddle you with this. And he said, God bless him, that if we only have 1 year together, it would be great. We're going to celebrate our 10th anniversary in November. We have become very, well, Bill has always been active, and so have I. And we continue to be active. I work very hard for our sisterhood, in charge of membership. Bill is on every committee that there is. He's a professional in speech and hearing, and he's on every board that will have him, including the University of Illinois Medical Center, or the Eye and Ear Infirmary, where he's on the staff. And I go to rehab twice a week. I'm in charge of getting gifts for the staff at rehab, so I collect monies for that. Also, it's not easy. It's not easy having COPD when you've been an independent person all your life, and now all of a sudden you have to rely on somebody else for some of the things that you can't do anymore. And sometimes it's a little bit degrading, but you have to put that in back of you, because if you dwell on it, you'll become very depressed, and that is a ticket to no place. It's what is it my daughter used to use the phrase. I wish I could remember it, because she's smarter than I am. She went through terrific heart surgery, and I never heard a murmur from her. Ah, yes, I said to her, I've never heard a word of complaint from you, and you've gone through so much. And she said, Mother, that would be so counterproductive. And that's exactly the thing. The thing that I think is important for us to remember is that bills get passed only because we open our voices and write to our congressmen and write to our senators and keep writing and keep calling, and these bills will get passed. I helped pass the no smoking ordinance in the village of Skokie. That's my one feather in my cap that I'm very proud of. That's a very important thing that we have to do. Can't rely on anybody else. Oh yes, we have to be kind to our caregiver, whoever they are, because they get tired too.